So good morning, everybody. I guess from the past, if you're watching this in the future, my name is Dr. Alan Wing. I'm the 9th and 10th grade principal here at Parkway Center City. I'm the assistant principal for the entire Parkway Center City. So if you come to Parkway Center City, I'll be your principal for the very first 2 years. That's either a good or a bad thing. I'm going to try my hardest not to say Parkway Center City Middle College constantly. I'm just going to say Parkway. And when I say that, I'm referring to our Parkway. We are in no way affiliated with the other two Parkways. So if you have questions about their programs, hopefully someone else will answer those for you. So just before I start my spiel, let me talk about all the schools in general. When you're applying to high schools, just make sure you research the schools. That's always a good thing. You don't want to show up day one and not know what school you're attending. So if you are interested in animals, go to Saul. You're interested in music, go to GAMP. If you're interested to other things, just make sure you're actually taking the time to understand the school. And admission criteria, Parkway gets thousands of people apply every year. Just make sure you meet the criteria. And we'll get into what the criteria is. And then distance. We're located at Broad and Spring Garden. Just make sure that you're comfortable coming downtown, maneuvering through the city, because showing up is always important. And then make purposeful selections. Just because your aunt and uncle went to Olney in 1974 doesn't mean you have to go to Olney in 2023. Go to the schools that you want to go to. Make sure you're researching your schools. All right, so let's talk about Parkway, what we do here. So let's talk about points of pride. We're the only middle college in the state of Pennsylvania. We are the only middle college in the city of Philadelphia. We are one of 53 middle colleges. And what a middle college is, you're a middle point student. You are a student both in college and you're a student in high school. So when you come to Parkway Center City Middle College, you will earn your associate's degree from the Community College of Philadelphia. You'll earn a liberal arts degree, and you'll also earn your high school diploma from Parkway. Some points of pride from us. Philadelphia Magazine named us top 5 high school in the city of Philadelphia, top 5 public high school in the city of Philadelphia. U.S. News named us top 8% of all high schools in Pennsylvania and top 10% of all high schools in America. So there's 28,214 high schools, and Parkway is in the top 10%. And fun fact, this program didn't exist 9 years ago. This is our 8th year in the program. So when we started 8 years ago, we were literally dead last. We were the last high school. There was us, and the second to last was a school in Corpus Christi, Texas. That school is still now at the bottom, and Parkway has risen all the way to the top. So the staff that made us jump 27,418 other high schools, they're all still here at our school. So a point of pride is that our staff is still here. I always talk about the class of 2022 and class of 2021, because if I showed you the class of 2023 statistics, like people always say, they would think I'm lying. So I'm only going to talk about class of 2022. We had 118 kids in the class of 2022. 96% of them earned their associate's degree from the Community College of Philadelphia. That's the highest completion rate of any middle college in existence. Okay. 83% walked out with a 3.0, and then we had $22 million worth of merit scholars. 118 kids generated $22 million worth of scholarship. Not to talk bad about other schools, but a school that is centrally located had 527 graduates that same year, and they only generated $27.5 million worth of scholarships. So we had a fifth of the students and generated, 82% of the same amount of money. Our mission thing is you don't even have to waste your time reading this mission statement. This mission statement is to literally put you into whatever college you want to go to. If you want to be an athlete, you want to be a musician, you want to be somebody, one of those things, then this is not the school for you. If you want to go to college, you want to do less than 4 years, and you want to pay as little money as possible, then this is the only place you could possibly go to. Our approach is unlike any other school. You don't do some classes on college. You don't do a little here and there. You're fully immersed in the college culture. So when you come to Parkway, your freshman year, you'll take an accelerated high school program, and you'll take 1 class at the Community College of Philadelphia. Your sophomore year, you'll take 3 college classes at the Community College of Philadelphia, and the rest of your classes here at Parkway Center City. And then your last 2 years, you're fully immersed on Community College's campus. So there are no junior teachers here. There are no senior teachers here. You'll come into Parkway, you'll sign in, you'll walk the 1,500 feet from our front door to CCP's front door, and you'll take 10 to 12 classes your junior year on Community College's campus, and then you'll take 11 to 13 classes your senior year on the Community College of Philadelphia's campus, giving you 48 college credits or an industry certification, and you can go on and go into a 4-year university. How to get into our school: 95% attendance, A's and B's, and then 65 percentile on the PSSAs. And then we only take kids during the 9th and 10th grade year. And that's saying we accept kids in the 10th grade is we only fill the seats that we lost from 9th grade. So if we have 159th graders, if only 2 leave, then we're only looking for 2 10th graders to replace them. And then we have a mandatory summer bridge program, and I'll get into that momentarily. Now that moment has arrived. So the summer bridge program is a 5-week mandatory program. For the kids who are watching this now, it would be the summer of 2025. And then whenever you're watching this in the future, you just literally take whatever year it is when you're watching this and then add 1 year to it. And so the summer program is Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 1 p.m. We give you breakfast on CCP's campus. It's halfway decent. We give you lunch on CCP's campus. It's slightly better than breakfast. And then absences are not excused. If I have to be there, you're also going to be there. Or whoever's the AP at this point, they're going to be there, and they're going to be here with some sort of Hawaiian shirt. The class that you're going to take at CCP is interesting. It's going to be Survey of Justice, American History, Latin American History. These are all regular college courses taught by college professors on the community college campus. These credits are transferable to any school in the state of Pennsylvania, minus the University of Pennsylvania. We have memorandums of agreement. So all these classes you're going to take here, Florida, Ohio, name a state, and then they will take the credits. Okay. And then Parkway will also pay for 5 elective courses. If you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a doctor, and you really have an inkling or an inquiry what these things are like, you can take intro to law, you can take survey of justice, you can take college, what's it called? Constitutional law. There's so many pre-college, pre-law courses that you can take at the Community College of Philadelphia for free that it will transfer over into your 4-year university. Same way with medical billing, same way with culinary arts. You can take these classes at the expense of Parkway and really at 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, really try to figure out if this is something that you really want to do before you step onto your 4-year college campus. Academic rigor. Parkway, I'm not going to lie to you, this is true now as of today in 2023. It is extremely hard. When you walk in one moment you're in 8th grade and you're raising your hand asking your teacher, can you use the bathroom? And then literally 3 months later, you're on a college campus with a full expectation that you'll be able to compete with all the other kids on that college campus. So Parkway, we do have an orientation program. We will help you get acclimated to the college life, but just know that when you come here, all the shenanigans and excuses that you used in middle school are no longer acceptable here at Parkway. You have to know that from the very beginning. Also, it's high risk, high reward. Parkway pays for everything. When you go to the community college campus, we pay for everything on that campus. You want to join a club and there's a fee, we pay for it. You want to join an art program and you literally have to buy 28 pounds of clay for $475, we cut that check. You want to join any sort of club, any activity, we pay for those things. And we pay for all your classes. If you pass a class every time with a C or higher, you'll never see a bill from Community College of Philadelphia. If you get a D or an F, you will start seeing bills from Community College of Philadelphia. Parents and guardians have to, or students have to cover the cost of failed classes. So there are scenarios where a student is unsuccessful and fails 3 or 4 classes, and they get a bill for almost $2,000 from the Community College of Philadelphia. So we have so many academic supports in our school so that you do not fail. But should it happen, you are required to pay those costs. Students also have to pass the CCP AccuPlacer test, AccuPlacer 1 in English and AccuPlacer 1 in math. Those are college placements. So you have to at least pass the AccuPlacer English. If you do not, you'll get 3 to 4 chances to pass the AccuPlacer English. Unfortunately, if you do not pass that AccuPlacer English, you will be exited from the program. It's only happened 4 times in 8 years, so I don't think it's going to happen for anybody watching this that gets into the program. Our academic calendar is different. I'm not going to really get into it because this is going to be seen at different times, but we follow Community College of Philadelphia's calendar. We do not follow the School District of Philadelphia's calendar, which means when you're a junior and a senior, you will graduate, your academic school year ends in May. It does not end in June, it ends in May. When you're a junior, you will be able to work with various partners to have internships. You have extra curricular activities. You'll have a Parkway Challenge, which counts for your senior project. So you have stuff to occupy your time, meaningful your time will be, it's going to be meaningful. And then as a senior, you graduate twice. So you graduate in May from CCP, that's actually on Temple's campus. That's a big graduation. That's a college graduation. It's all the bells and whistles. You invite all your family members to that ceremony, and you reap all the benefits of having all your family members there at your after party. And then in June, you're going to graduate from Parkway Center City. That's actually going to take place on Community College of Philadelphia's campus. That's a much small, more intimate setting. And that's when you see all your teachers, and that's when you see Dr. Wing cry and get emotional and start hugging and tell them, I'm going to miss you all. What else? You want to make sure, so our Christmas break is typically longer. Our spring break is typically longer. And then our days are actually longer, and they're longer. But just to give you, an idea, there are days where school district lets out at 11:45 for a half day. Our kids still have class at CCP, so they're not let out. They're let out at their normal time. Or the CCP is open and the school district closed, then your lovely staff is in here operating on a normal day. Okay. This just reiterates what I said. You'll take one course on the community college's campus your freshman year, 3 college courses your sophomore year, and then all your college courses your last 2 years on the Community College of Philadelphia. This is CCP's building. It actually looks much better in real person. This is just a drawing. And then you will earn your 23.5 credits. You will be done high school by MLK weekend of your junior year. How is that done? Through pure sheer academic hard work. We run semesters here. We don't run quarters. We run semesters. First semester is from the first day of school until MLK weekend, which is in mid-January, and then from that Tuesday of mid-January to the end of the school until June. You'll take Algebra 1 and Geometry during your freshman year. You will take Algebra 2 and then whatever math you test into during your sophomore year. So you'll take the first part of your college, the first part of your math of Algebra 2 your sophomore year at Parkway, and then you'll take whatever you test into at CCP's campus. So that could be anything from Algebra 1 all the way up to BC Calc. It just depends on how academically gifted you are in the subject of math. And then you'll take 20 to 21 college courses, and then all that stuff will happen over the course of 4 years, and that's how you walk away with your high school diploma, and you walk away with your college degree. Our worst case scenario here, children who don't earn their associate's degree, they still walk away with a minimum of 35 credits. So they still walk away with a minimum of, almost a year and a half of college underneath their belt. So we had a young lady here who did not get the associate's degree, but she went into Temple as a sophomore in good standing, a second semester sophomore in good standing. So she was still already a year and a half ahead of her roommates. Our uniform is super basic. I have a kid in my office right now. Gary, come here. Come show yourself in this uniform. It's just taking forever. I'm building the anticipation. So we have a lovely, Parkway sweatshirt here. There's also all right, Gary, thanks, man. Great job. There's also a t-shirt, long sleeve shirt, polo. We have so much merch in here. It's like we're just like a little fashion high school in here. The colors change every year. Next year in 2025, we're doing all Eagles colors. We're doing Eagles colors, Phillies colors, Sixers colors. That's going to be a big deal. And then for your bottoms, it can be jeans, it can be skirts, it can be whatever you want to be, as long as it's not ripped up. Okay, it shouldn't look like a lawnmower attached to your clothes in the morning. As long as it's clean, and then as long as it's solid, there's not going to be an issue. Okay, and then no flip-flops and no Crocs. That's your first 2 years. Your last 2 years, there is no uniform policy, okay? Because you're going to be fully immersed on the college campus. You're going to be in classrooms and classes with people from all over the city. So I want you to blend in and get the full collegiate experience. High school, the time for the high school is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We get out at 2:45, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we start at 8:15. Then Tuesdays and Thursdays, you get out at 4:10, because those are the days you're on your CCP classes. If you're a sophomore, your CCP classes are from 12:25 until 4:10. If you're a freshman, they're from 2:25 until 4:10. And your junior and senior year, you set your own schedule. So there are some kids that go to school Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then they just do their work at Parkway on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And there's some kids that go to school from 8:30 to 5 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they're free Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they just do their academic work, or they work an internship, or they do something else that's fabulous during that time. So you build your own schedule out. So when you step onto a college campus, your four-year college campus, you've already known what it's like to have that sort of freedom, all that. You've already picked your classes, you've already talked to deans, you've already talked to presidents of colleges, you've already been in collegiate situations, you've already been in a college mindset since you were 14, and you've spent the last 2 years fully immersed in a college mindset. So you're coming out, more prepared. You're, like I tell my people here when they graduate, you'll be a lean, mean academic machine by the time we're done with you. We have so many partners. Obviously, Community College of Philadelphia, they're the ones that we're sending all our fabulous students to. University of Pennsylvania has a pre-medical program. You can't be in that pre-medical program until you have at least an associate's. Fun fact, you will have that associate's early, so you can start your senior year in that program and literally get a 3-year jump on anybody else applying for that program. Stepping stones, Deloitte. We have Code to College. Code to College only handed out 200 internships last year. They handed out 12 at the school. It was our school and then a school in California. We cornered the whole market on Code to College, and that is the greatest internship. Whether you choose to go to Parkway or not, definitely Google Code to College and join that program. And if you're watching this in the future and Code to College is no longer around, then you missed that program. It was one of the greatest programs ever put in place. We have Big Brother, Big Sister. We have everything here. Other schools have drama for free. We have a drama club. Okay, we have drama. We have tutoring, robotics. We throw the greatest prom you've ever seen in your life. And then we have Girl Talk, Code to College, Parkway News, which is a live news program that we put together. And then we have something called the Freshman 15, is where 15 freshmen talk about their life at Parkway. That's all part of the news program. And then athletics, we are highly supportive of our kids, but I'm sure in 2023, and this is probably true if you're watching this in 2033, that we're not going to win any championships, but we support our kids. Volleyball, track, baseball, badminton, all those sports are done in-house. Okay, but we're a small school, but those are small team sports. Bigger sports like baseball, football, soccer, and softball, those are collective sports. You go to other schools and play sports. Okay, the soccer team is us, FLC, SLA, and like I tell people, like, they're extremely smart and talented out there. So we always come out, we always support our teams. And then just for next steps, this is true whether you watch this now or 100 years from now, make sure all your emails, your phone numbers, your housing situation, all those contact information is up to date. Just because Parkway, at least it's true this year, we send all our information out virtually or online. So just make sure all your stuff is correct. And then this is a URL code. You can take the photo of a URL code. It has all the pertinent information as of 2023. So I'll just leave this up here for you all right now. And I'll make it look like it's just right here. You can then take a photo of that. All the information is there, and we'll update this yearly. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you all.